Okay, so I'm going to rehandle this Malaysian Parang machete. It did have a plastic handle on it, but it just didn't feel very comfortable. The shape was comfortable, but the plastic that they used, I have no idea what it was, but it... have you ever picked up a bar of dry soap? Pick up a soap bar and it has that silky smooth sort of feeling to it. Well, that's what this plastic felt like. It felt like no matter how good your grip was, it just didn't feel secure in your hand. So I'm gonna make a wooden handle with this piece of scrap. A friend of mine had it and it kind of reminds me of the Olympic torch, but he was going to chuck it out, so I decided I'd have it. And as you can see, it's pretty much already a handle ready made just there. It's a matter of cutting it off, putting the handle on, shaping it and whatnot. Smells great. Smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. It's all like eucalyptus kind of smell. It's brilliant. That's one way to clear your nostrils. Yeah, smell it. It smells absolutely fantastic. Anyway, this is a piece of copper tubing, $2.70 at my local hardware shop. I've got to make this into a bit more of an oval. Okay, so chamfered the edge, kind of making like a cutting edge, and that's going to be hammered into the wood to reinforce the collar area where the machete actually enters the handle. There you go, that's a bit better, more oval. Okay, taking the handle and kind of shaped it, because as it was mounted, slightly crooked. So the sides on here were quite off, and with the sanding machine I just flattened the sides so they're equal to the blade, and then took out all the rough edges, and then the rest is now going to be done with hand file. It's got a nice character to it, doesn't it? I've glued the collar on using 2-part epoxy, and now I'm going to drill a hole, go through so it can be pinned. I've already drilled the hole on the handle, which I also forgot to film. Now this new applicator, apparently it mixes everything. So I think that should be enough. Problem is, because it's mixed, that will set and cure inside, so these are single-use syringes. I think we can do with some more. I'd rather have too much in here than not enough. That's it. And the crack that was there before has now shown itself again. Okay, this is a fail. See the split, and there it goes from here all the way to there, and from there to about there. So even though I drilled the holes in that to be pinned, I'm not going to drill all the way through because I need to rehandle this again. So obviously that crack went all the way through the wood, and then when I put the glue in and then tapped that home, the pressure actually showed the crack and it's forced it open. Even though the crack will be full of glue, because glue did come out of this, I consider it a fail. So I'm not going to drill 2 holes through the tang, because when I rehandle this at a later stage, I want the tang to be intact. So at the moment it's feeling tacky because I've got the Aeroldites smeared around the outside just to seal the wood. So I'm just adding sawdust to get rid of the tackiness. So what I'll do is I'll use this, I put it to a test at my mate's place out in Debra, where he lives, and you never know, because it's full of Aerolite, maybe it will last. Maybe it will give me a good few months or a good few years worth of use. So pressure and 2-part epoxy. This is actually what it's 2-part epoxy is what's holding this together. So I'm not sure if you call it a 100% fail, but in my books it's not what I wanted, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Tell you what, the shape of the handle, I know exactly what I'm doing next time, because this is damn near perfect for me. Alright, that's it. See you next time.